You see who's up? Hassan done lost his damn mind. Poppy Campbell, allegedly he got bang bang in his arm. He went on, you know what? Let me already start. Before I start the reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you. If you can, on your way in or out, hit that thumbs up button. So, long story short, he went in the Bronx on a rant about Cassie and Diddy's situation, on how he didn't get the attention and people were taking up for Cassie and he didn't want any money, and just very, very manic. Very manic. So I said, you know what, let's see what's going on. It's a lot of questions. Also, I've never heard in all the 43 years I've been on this earth where police take bullets. Well, police, you get the bullet that was taken out of you and allegedly you were shot. Somebody tell me where that happens at. I know it don't happen where I'm at, but New York could be another. It's a different place. But anyway, let's see the energy. We will get into some questions, but let's see the energy around Hassan. But I can tell you, uh, it took him in a spiral. It took him in a spiral, my baby, and not a good one. So let's see the energy around Hassan Campbell. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Everyone is being safe and spending time with your family. For the ones who celebrate it, for my love bugs who don't, the ghost vanished. What else has sound Papa Campbell? Mindset, abundance. Okay. So I already knew where this was going. Knew where it was going. So look, vanish, mindset, abundance. He was upset about that. So not only didn't you give him the energy that he wanted, it's like, and look, he's spreading himself thin, pizza. Not only did he not get the attention that he wanted and he felt like he was supposed to get, a lot of people have ghosted him. A lot of people have vanished. So I guess when this whole Cassie thing came up, which I'm picking up, that it set him off. It set him off mentally. But let's check. Favorite, the star, disconnection, despair. Yep. He was upset that people basically didn't give him the Empress, didn't nurture him, didn't love on him, didn't, you know, and he's not getting the money that he used to. So it's like a last ditch effort. Like the money's not money in the way it used to. I could tell y'all that right now. Because as I was sitting there, I will jump from things to things. Everybody that's been with me, just bear with me, my babies. So, the money that he was getting before, he's lost a lot of people because of his antics. Some people feel like that he's had, what is it called? Like storylines. At first, when he came out telling his story, people were behind him. They love Poppy. They love how he was speaking passionately. But then as time went on, it was like, hmm. And then when he heard the outcry and the outpour of love for Cassie, it's like, wait a minute, I told my story. I told my story about African Babada. Like, why didn't you love on me and give me the attention that you're giving Cassie? I've been telling my story for years. I've been out here for years. And you going to love on her? But see, you got to remember that's a female. Females are going to get different attention than male going through, SA allegations or just any of those type of. I noticed that even though on the board, on a playing board, it's SA is SA, whether it's a man or it's a woman. But also, this man has not healed from his trauma. I can tell you that I did a reading on him, and he's actually self-destructing, going in the Bronx and challenging people, right, to harm you. You telling them that you're going to throw their mothers down a flight of steps, that you're going to throw them down a flight of steps, you're going to kick somebody's mother. Like, come on. It shows you his respect for women also. He went, I watched, what is his name? Shout out to the Dante show. It was very, very informative. But he is very upset that he didn't get the loving. He didn't get, you know, it's a disconnect with him right now. He wanted the outpour that Cassie got. And being as though he didn't get that outpour and he didn't get, now Hassan has made a lot of money on YouTube. But the money ain't moneying the way it used to. And he's lost a lot of followers behind behavior. Okay, so let's see what else has dropped. Fool's gold. Wow. Pressure. Emotions. Pressure bust pipes. Pressure bust pipes. That's already telling us emotionally, as I said, he's not, he's there. The lights is on, but his brain is all over the place. It's taking him on an emotional roller coaster, as I already thought. This is something that when somebody hasn't dealt with trauma, right? There's certain things that can trigger the trauma. And that's with this whole Cassie thing and Diddy, it triggered it and it brought back those emotions from a long time ago. Like that pressure, the pressure is on him is like really, really heavy. We will get into the pow pow situation also. Let's see what else. He wanted y'all to bite the apple. He wanted y'all to bite the apple. You know, suicide mission. You playing with fire. Like he wanted people to. My thing is, you know, you're not right when you're going out there and you want somebody to hurt you. You're already in a place. Yes, you grew up there, but you're in a place where people don't like you and they don't like the message that you gave out or the way that you're delivering it, right? But you came out there to get somebody to bite, and somebody did bite when them bottles was coming out their window. Because you gotta look at it like this. They're throwing it with his back turned. You know, when glass shatters, it also can come back up, right? Could have hit his face anywhere. And depending on how far up in the building they were, he could have got seriously hurt just by those bottles being thrown out the window. And then you're over there challenging people. So his mess, he was loca, okay? I'm going to put it to you like that. Perception, camouflage. Trying to camouflage. He's trying to make you believe it's about this perception of the whole when he's camouflaging the real reason why he's out there. And the real reason he's out there is because of this. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is a legend. I'm just Poison Ivy telling you the story spiritually, my babes. That's it. That's all. Okay? But, yeah. Camouflaging what it was really about. How did this heifer get this million? Look, shame and forgiveness. So I told you he's still living with shame from what happened to him and still trying to figure out how to forgive. But I feel like he has forgiven him a little bit. You see how there's cracks? It's cracks in here. And this is like the cracks in Hassan's body, the cracks in his heart, the cracks just through his whole body. It's eating him alive. It's eating him alive. And it's messing with his mental. Grass is greener. Gotta know your worth. Gotta know your worth, Hassan. Gotta know when to stop. He has trust issues. We know he has trust issues because of what he's going through. And it's a lot of people who are not out who are out here that have befriended him as friends, and it was actually the other way around. Right? So he doesn't trust people at all. Not only just from what happened to him, withdrawal, disconnected, grief. Look, this whole Cassie situation drove him insane. Cat's eyes judgment. People are casting judgment on him. People are casting judgment, and it's like I came out. I was honest. I told you what happened, and why didn't I? But he did. People did embrace Hassan. People did love on Poppy. Now, you know, it was some people that was calling BS because they're like, we have pictures with you with Bombada. But you know how that can go. Excuse me, my love. So, I'm going to go to the next step. Hassan Campbell. This is crazy. I pray that he heals from this whole situation and he gets his mental. But you know, the YouTube money is addicting drug too. And you gotta remember this. When the money's not money in the way that it used to, right? That also affects you because then he's used to a certain type of living. When your money gets cut in a certain way, then you have to wonder if you gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. You know, that does affect you. Let's see. Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell. Oh, wisdom. He has a lot of wisdom. He has a lot of information and wisdom. That's how he feels. Like, I've given you the witch doctor wisdom. I have gave you the wisdom that I have. I told you what has happened, right? He needs peace. You see how the woman is looking in the mirror and looking at her reflection? He needs peace with himself. He doesn't have peace within him. His is like enraged right now like a ball of fire. Like you just say anything. Like, you know, if you try to tell him, well, listen, Poppy, listen, Hassan, you should carry it this way. He's going to lash out with you because he's not at peace. The things that has happened to him was not settled. It was not settled. His trauma isn't settled and it's not dealt with. But he has to do that within his own time. But his actions, oh, people have spoke about his sexuality. I'm also picking up that people feel like, you know, pay attention. Pay attention to the things that he's doing, right? He wants you to pay attention to him. You see the woman with the little baby in her arms? I want you to pay attention to me. I want you to listen to my story. Not the story of somebody else's pain, but pay attention to me. Listen to me again. Give me the love again. Hold me in your arms again. Talk to me the way y'all used to talk to me. Surround me the way you used to surround me. You're not doing it anymore. Why? Why did you give her the attention and you didn't give it to me? Hashtag. Solitude. It's time for him to go in isolation. It's time for him to go and be alone, to handle the things that's going on in his head. And I'm also picking up that sometimes he has thought about it, but he can't go away because guess what? If he goes away, how does his bills get paid? How is he able to take care of his children? That's another worry that's weighing the world on his back. I can get past this. I can do better than what people said I am. I can get people to understand me, even though people have turned against me. I can get them, you know, to understand how I feel. I can get you to see everything in my way. He's in the I can energy. I can do it. I can persuade you to see what I need you to see. I can get you over back to me. I can get you to believe in me stronger than what you believed in me before. Just listen to me. Creation. You know, I'm picking up the energy that before he went and pulled that stunt, right? This is not about a higher power. This is about creating, you know, for people to hear him out, for people to understand what he was speaking about. So he sat there and said, listen, I'm going to go there. He thought about everything, putting the tripods down, XYZ. First of all, let me also say something which really didn't it rubbed me the wrong way. When you hear the guy basically is warning him, like, yo, you need to, and then all of a sudden the camera turns off, and then boom, you're in a car talking about this bullet is hot. I need to get to a hospital. And then uh I can't remember the man's name that was with them. Put it in the comment section. He pops up out of nowhere all of a sudden. That's a little bit. Stop. Think about it. Revolution. Isn't that what he said he was out there on? He was in a war. Bombs, bells, everything going. He wanted it to go down. That's what you call a suicide mission, allegedly. Because he's in a war with people who are, and some people who aren't even thinking about you. It's innocent people. Since you moved out the hood, it's newer families there. Yes, it is some people who were there before, right? But also, it's new people in there. Yeah, they heard your story because everybody in the world, if you have to live underneath a rock if you don't watch YouTube. So, people have heard about you. Do they like you? No, it's a lot of people who don't like him. All right, Poppy, let's see. Whoa. Their protection is... Oh, yeah. Your protection is... Protection came in reverse. Protection came in reverse, my loves. Under revolution. He's playing his imagination in reverse. His initiation. It's like he's in his head so much. You wanted to be also with initiation and being in reverse. You wanted to be in that circle too. In a circle, see, but you talk too much. How do we know that you won't go and run your mouth about what's going on in these secret societies, these secret circles? You want to be part of it, but you talk too much. If you'll tell on Bambaataa, you'll tell on us. How can we give you the key? We let you in. Poquito, we let you in a little bit. We let you in a little bit. How do you think he was able to get out to millions and thousands? We let you in, but we can't trust you. Confirmation. He needs confirmation from people to... Okay, so you know how people want to be validated. He wants people to validate his story. He wants more confirmation than what he's had. Also, there has been many people who have stepped up about Bambaataa, but I believe Poppy was the first one to say something. But he wants more because it's like it's more people. I've gotten confirmation. You see me get confirmation, but why are you treating me like this? And Cassie got this type of attention. Karma. When we do things that are not so right, life always comes full circle. And you reap what you sow. Remember that. Joy and light. He just wants to be happy. He wants to ride off in the sunset with his unicorn. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but I'm saying he would rather live happy, like be able to tell his story. People love on him. People scream Poppy. People say, Hassan, And it's not getting it because some things that he has delivered, it wasn't delivered in the right way, right? Some things that he has done, his delivery was wrong, especially some things that he has said about women. All right. Ego, death, death to the ego. Do I have to explain that anymore? Initiation, death, joy and light, protection in reverse. It's karma. All right, let's see what else. Let's take a look. Change. It's time for change. It's time for him to move on. Spirit is telling him it's time for. That's why things are moving the way it is, because it's time for him to change. It's time for him to move on. It's time for him to heal. He wants to also change the dynamics, the vision. People are not seeing his vision. That's why vision is in reverse, right? He's been singing, he's been talking at the top of his lungs, right? And he's been working solo. Feels like he's been working all by himself, but you haven't been working solo, because working solo would have been like this, would have been reversed. You haven't been working solo because there has been people, but in his mind, he's been working alone, right? You need to get back. You need to heal your mind, your body, and soul. You need to get back into nature. You need to get back into, you know, take some time off. Go into solitude. You need to go into solitude for a little while. So, oh, Lord, Poppy. This is not looking good. So Spirit is already telling us the money ain't money. His mental is not where it's supposed to be. His protection, he's spread thin. A lot of people have ghosted him. He's heard about that. And I'm picking up, it's like people that he never felt would ever ghost him. It's like betrayal. And he's on an emotional roller coaster. So let's ask the first question. Was this rant about Cassie and only Cassie? Was Hassan's latest rant about Cassie? Ooh. Alright, so we have the Empress, right? Insecurity, lack of confidence, right? Lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony. So, like I already said, it was because of the energy that Cassie has gotten, right? Look, the Wheel of Fortune. How did she get the chance that you wouldn't give me? I've been telling y'all for years about this pain. She just stepped up. She was 19 years old. I was a child. It's like that. Want to give up, but I can't give up because I've come too far. But why aren't they loving on me? And they're loving on her that way. Look what comes up next. The devil. Addiction. Desperation. So, like I said, this is like desperation move. Right? Desperation. So, it was about Cassie. Yes and no. Okay? He didn't like the love that Cassie was getting. He didn't like. Then we had the Queen of Swords. Look, childhood. The Six of Cups. And look, the Eight of Swords. He's feeling like I gotta find a resolution. I have to take back control. I have to stand up for what's right. It's time for me to scream louder. Maybe I didn't scream. I thought I was screaming loud, but I wasn't screaming as loud as I thought I was screaming. Because look at how the overpouring outcry was for Cassie. I didn't get that. But what about me? What about me? Anger, ego, pride, obsession, dependency, materialism, powerless, hopelessness, powerless from when he was a child, right? Because we have the child, we have the Six of Cups. That's about your childhood, past memories, influences, right? Things that has happened in his youth. And we know what has happened in his youth. Allegedly, that's what he said. What happened to him, what being body has done to him. So when people, like I said, when people gave Cassie the love, it upset him. And then the amount of money that she asked for, I didn't even ask for no money. But let's see, is Hassan receiving the money that he used to? Is Hassan receiving the money that he used to? Hassan receiving the money that he used to. Losing. The Six of Wands in reverse. Losing. Disadvantage. He's not getting the money that he used to, like I said. So hearing that Cassie asked for 30 million, but you know that it was a settlement. It's like millions. I only got, like, what? It set him off. It set him off. Derek, can you tell us about Hassan getting shot? What happened? Did somebody pop out him? Did somebody... Ooh, that's a lot. Wait a minute, hold up. Ooh, oh. I asked, did somebody pop out him? Look at that big behind. A big chance. An opportunity. Jump in it. Childhood, the devil. We know he did get shot. Reaching his limit, right? Disappointment. Impulsive. Rash behavior. If I do this or have this done, on moving fast with devil energy. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Let's see what's going to be the... Will there be fear of moving on? He's stagnating. He needs to accept where he's at. The Eight of Cups in reverse. He can't move on. He doesn't know how to move on. He can't accept that he's stagnated. He's stuck right now. It's like Spirit is trying to tell him and been telling him, all right, Hassan, all right, Poppy, it's time to move on to other things. But he's so obsessed with self and getting this story out. We heard you, baby. But doing it this way is not going to work. It's not going to work. All right, well, they have an investigation about him getting shot. Will there be an investigation? Fear of change. Restriction. Negotiations, like activity. They'll look into it. Authority, control. The Emperor is about authority, which is Bolesia, right? Older man. To the police? Well, the police believe his story. Spirit. Well, the police. An illusion. Look. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Lots of choices. Financial disaster. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Bankruptcy. Huge loss. Yeah, it's not going to go the way that he wants it to go, allegedly. He was looking for them cups to overflow with this. Just like, let me say this. You get shot, right? Oh, look. High Priestess. Illusions. Institutions. Wisdom. Things to be revealed. Discovering the truth. So, Hassan land himself in trouble behind this situation. When he find himself in trouble, oh, that flew. Choices, multiple possibilities. Procrastinate. No, he's not going to find himself in trouble. But the story is not going to add up. He wants all his stuff. He wants happiness. Jesus. His thing is about abundance, fulfillment. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's because I didn't turn him over. He's looking for abundance. He's looking for fulfillment with this story. He's looking for in the arms of an angel. Okay, my loves? That's why this man pulled this stunt. He wants the attention that Cassie got. He wants the overflow of abundance that Cassie got. And he is very upset right now. Now, are people... Oh, I didn't even turn these cards around. Are people believing him? No. It's a lot of people who aren't falling for it. And they're not feeling it. But you see what I uncovered. Let's see. What else? What would be the outcome of this whole situation? Justice. Consequences. The truth of the real situation. Life's lessons. This wasn't a good idea, Hassan. That's all I can say about that. Guess what? I'm closing this out. I went far enough. Let me get up out of this man's energy. Ooh, 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 ooh. My love, talk to me, and my head just started pounding too. Talk to me in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about what I uncovered. Like I said, you go into the Bronx yelling, asking for people to harm you, to hurt you. You asking them to shoot you, and then all of a sudden you get shot, right? You telling people that you're going to drag their mothers up and down steps and kick them down steps and all right, my love bugs. Talk to me in the comment section below. Tell me how you feel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, if you are not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you. Welcome to all my new people. My love bugs who've been with me, you already know. I send love and light and peace and blessings to each and every one of you. And I thank all of you for being here, just watching me, interacting with me, leaving me comments, emailing me. I appreciate all of it, and I love all of you. Again, please be safe. Talk to me in the comments. If you're not subscribed, I ask you to hit that likes up on your way in or out, my babies. And I will see you later, because you know I never say goodbye, because goodbye is forever. All right, my loves.